Alright, hey everybody, it's Andy here and we are going to be playing Rockman, the Japanese version of Mega Man on the NES. I'm also going to be playing this today with my little Sanwa modded F500 V2 arcade stick from Mayflash. Just thought it would make it interesting, no other reason. I guess some additional difficulty, but anyway, let's stop fannying around and let's play the game. So we are going to start off with Bomb Man. It's kind of a traditional strategy to start with Bomb Man, so why not just go with that? Oh, right, straight off the bat, flee enemies, and I am not doing well already. Seriously, if you have enemies in your game that move like this, you really need to reconsider your life choices. Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. So looking at Bomb Man stage, what even is it? I was going to say sick dodge there, but absolutely not. Okay, Sniper Joes, I absolutely hate these enemies. Well, he was having a bit of a party himself, just jumping up and down like that. So now we've got the Bullet Bill knockoffs. Fuck. Now, I'm going to be totally honest here. I did actually do a playthrough of this last night, but I wasn't really happy with the way that the audio turned out. So I have woken up this morning, mustered up as much energy as I could, and I'm doing this again. Oh, extra life! Oh, this is not going well. I'm not sure how successful Bomb Man himself is going to be. Oh, God! Please, just die. Thank you. And yeah, thanks for not giving me any health whatsoever. It means we're going to have to be careful going down these ladders. Okay, so what this means now is I've got to take 0 hits whatsoever when fighting Bomb Man. Can I do it? Well, I have faith in myself. Okay, Bomb Man, do your worst. I've got a full bar of health now. Oh, you hopping bastard! Yeah, how about that? I have a nice big black coffee next to me. So I think I'm going to be good with this. In my playthrough last night, I had quite a few game overs, but this time, I'm feeling very positive about what's going to happen. They were still ironing out a lot of the bugs. Not bugs, but quirks at this point. Mega Man was quite an experimental thing. This is the only Mega Man game to my knowledge that still uses points. The devs later deemed them pointless. And I've got these guys that are called Pickle Man or something like that. Everything just takes way too many hits. It's one of my issues with this game. I thought Mega Man was supposed to be super fighting robot, but really he just feels like a robot what's got a gun. Oh, by the way, we're not using the pause glitch here. I hate these enemies because they serve no purpose other than to take a big chunk of your health off before the boss. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, we're not using the pause glitch. If you're unfamiliar with the pause glitch, what it means is as long as your shot, like a bullet or laser beam or something, is overlapping an enemy and you pause and unpause the game, it'll reapply the damage because the boss's invincibility timer doesn't stop when the game's paused. So for example, if I paused and unpaused here, I could take Gutsman out with 1 hit. Oh, get away from me, Gutsman! Thank you! I'm surprised that hit. Get the big black coffee, the old BBC. Got a little bit of BBC in the mouth. So next up is Cutman. One of my favourite Mega Man bosses. Well, not bosses, but Robot Master designs. It's just very classic and classy. And he's one of the few, I think one of the only robots who actually takes stun damage from the Mega Buster. And that's because it plays into the whole rock, paper, scissors aspect of the game. Scissors is weak to rock, and obviously we are playing as Rockman. So the reason that I'm playing this with my arcade stick, other than fun, which Who adds that? I'm not sure if you've seen this footage on the internet. It's some raw footage from I think CBS News or ABC News. And it was when Nintendo was basically ruling the world. And it's a fella from the Nintendo hotline. And he's sat on his phone, on his headset, helping people with things like where to find a lost child in Zelda 2 or something like that. But the whole time he's helping people, he's also playing Milon's Secret Castle on the NES with an NES Advantage arcade stick, which always struck me as kind of weird, but I like that, the look of that stick. I never had an NES growing up. In fact, I never even knew that the NES existed until I got on the internet. I just thought it was the Super Nintendo. I just thought Nintendo were ballsy enough to say that their system was super. I don't know. I think these enemies are called Adhering Susies, which is just a great name for an enemy. Another thing that always came to mind is, what is Cutman stage supposed to be? Bomb Man is kind of a city, I say a cityscape, maybe a sky city. It's got all of those big towers in the background. Gutsman's kind of like a quarry, something like that. But Cutman, don't even know what it's meant to be. Well, we've not taken a death. Oh yeah, we have taken a death. Never mind, I'll shut up. Oh, look! You don't even have to kill these things. I'm just so pissed off. And look, fuck off. Get away! Get away! Okay, let's switch over to Gutsman's weapon. And we will fight Christopher Cutman. Oh, this isn't looking good. Never mind. Thank you. You gotta collect the orb, you know? What NES fight doesn't end with an orb collection? So, after Cutman, we go to Elecman. Now, this level has some of the most annoying enemies in the game that we're going to be encountering pretty shortly. I'm going to switch back to the Mega Buster. Okay, here they come. Boom, boom, and boom. No! Ugh, fuck you. Kill, kill, and kill. I can never get the timing of that right. Oh, thanks. I'm sure I got the timing of that pretty much spot on, though. Those blocks are something that I really wish that Mega Man would get rid of. They cause me so much stress. Now, precision platforming with an arcade stick. I'm not sure whether it's the best use case for an arcade stick. Fuck! This is why I hate these things. And they do respawn, I think, if you stay on the screen for long enough. And there's going to be more of them here. God, I hate them so much. But we are now going to get the magnet beam, which I thought actually just had the letter D on it. One of the few actual decent uses for Gutsman's weapon. Actually, we'll switch back to Cutman's weapon here just to get rid of these things. Oh, you knob! Why would you do that? This game's shit. I hope they never make another Mega Man. So now we're going to switch over to Magnet Beam, because who wants to do precision platforming when you can just do Magnet Beam platforming? Make your own platforms. I've got to say, I'm not a pro with the Magnet Beam. See some of these speedrunners and that's what it's for. That's all it does. And now I've got to go back here. God damn it. How far back did this put me? Oh, you absolute assholes. Another... Will this refill my magnet beam? Oh, it will. There you go. I didn't know that. Well, it's a lesson learned for everybody today. Well, by everybody, I mean me. But that consists of everybody in this room right now. In later games, they did increase Mega Man's climbing speed because he doesn't climb very fast for a super fighting robot. See, with these big stompy enemies, they do a big jump and then a small jump, but which one they do is totally unpredictable. And look at that! Made that through unscathed, completely unscathed. Not gonna lie, pissed off. And then we've got this super fast-paced action right here. So I've got to be really careful here, even though I've got pretty much full health. Look at that. See how much that took off? Thank you. Right, now we've got the worst out of the way. It's pretty straightforward from here on out. So next up is Iceman. Brian Iceman. And we can now equip the Elekman weapon, which is absolutely OP, but it does slow the game down quite a bit whenever it's on screen. It's kind of like Gemini Man's weapon in Mega Man 3. I mean, who cares about point balls? But there's a part of me in my soul that feels compelled to go and pick those balls up. What can I say? I'm a ball lover. Look at that, like a gosh darn pro. So again, we got some tricky platforming here, but ooh, so long as you don't fall off. Yes! How about that, you hopping bastard? Oh, not today! Now check out this slowdown. Oh, completely unscathed, I gotta say. Not bad to me. Okay, finally. Last on the chopping block is Fireman. Franklin Fireman. Let me switch back over to Elekman's weapon because just look at this! Boom, boom! Dead as shit, as they say. Yeah, the reason that Fireman's stage is a bit of a pain in the ass is because of those flame pillars. Look at those tempting little lemons. No, thank you. But what you can do now is use Iceman's weapon to block yourself. Oh, come on! Did you see the way it jumped up like that? It must turn into tiles or something. Well, you know, I don't need any of that. Great. You know, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. You try not to get hurt. Didn't mean to do that. Oh dear. This isn't going well. No! You dicks! Now, I'm gonna need the magnet beam coming up here. Because look at the speed that these flame, whatever they are, things pass by. Much easier just to do that and not take some damage. Now, this might be a little bit dicey. Please don't hurt me. One of you bastards better give me some health. Well, that's that then. That's me told, one life left. I've also got this arcade stick on my lap, which is definitely not ideal for an arcade stick. Ah, no! Come on, that should count! Now, don't get me wrong, I love Mega Man. And even Mega Man 1 is a great game, but it has some quirks. Some questionable quirks. For example, I have no idea how the hell you're supposed to beat Fireman without taking damage. I also like how the fire that was left on the floor there turned into text. It must automatically load the text for clear points. Or something like that, I don't know. Old games are weird. Oh, there he is! Dr. Wowie! And this was the debut of his iconic eyebrows. Oh yeah, there they are! So what we need here is the ice beam. Because we can use it on these hopping bastards. Yeah, you just stay right there, you knob. They're being very gracious with the big hoppies. No. Oh, fuck. Alright, okay. I gotta say, excellent job, me. Oh, I hate when it does that. Unfortunately, we don't need any health because I've been such a professional gamer. Well, there's probably no better time to use a continue. One thing I really like about going back to the first game in a series is to see how many things were retained and how many things were left in the dust. So they left the point system in the dust, but the Wily Castle, the endurance style approach to it, where you've got to keep all of your weapon energy. Oh, nice little triple shot if I do say so myself. Right, what I'm not going to do here is die. Oh, shit. Right, I should have learned my lesson. That literally happened in the recording that I did last night as well. Right, but it didn't happen twice. And this bit is not ideal with an arcade stick because you have to do very, very precise movements, but you know, I did it. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, so this is coming up to one of my Everests, I guess, back in the day. I didn't know how to beat this guy, but he is my pro tip. Tunner's pro tip, right? All you really have to remember is when to do the big jump. And that's the big jump. So it's after the second blob that comes from the right or the left. So that's one little one. So we go up there, big jump. And it's simple as that. Everything else you can just kind of go by eye. By the way, if I die here, it is going to be a game over. So as they say, AGDQ, this is going to be serious time. Oh, there we go. Like it's nothing, except it's something. But that is my tip. This is kind of one of those points where you think, should I just take an intentional death? But then you got to remember, no. What would Mega Man do? Stop hopping, you knob! So this is something that really pisses me off. When you beat a boss, it locks you in place, but it doesn't lock whatever projectile was on screen in place. Oh, right, there we go. So this is not looking good. I could really, really do with some health right now. But I can guarantee you, all these dickheads are going to drop friggin' points balls. Brilliant. Can't! Look at that, points balls, like I give a shit. Didn't even mean to do that. That's it, game over. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut and we will return once I'm back where I need to be. Okay, so we're back. And this time, that extra life is not getting away from me. I mean, I did already lose a life on the way here from that stupid death, but we're back. Gonna switch to Flame Man. And this should hopefully be an easy boss. I don't know what's happening there. Come on, move out of the way so I can equip. There we go. Thank you. Mega Man's just off. Oh yeah, and the game goes mental with the Adair and Susie enemies here. Yeah, my timing is completely off. Yep, it's just in the zone here. As we're flushed down this toilet, pretty much. This is one of the first puzzle bosses, I guess. This isn't going well either. Okay, now we can switch to Gutsman's weapon. Ah, there we are. That went better than I thought it would go. Generally with the the puzzle bosses, I'm a little bit shit. And now we return to the worst enemies in the game. I hate these hit and run arseholes. I'm pretty sure this whole part of the game is designed just to piss you off. So what that thing did was refilled all of our energy for all of our weapons. So first up is Bomb Man, I think? Yeah, right, rematch, motherfucker. And coming up, you really have to lose as little health as you can. Fireman, I think, next. Yeah. Ooh, this is looking dicey. Oh, right, that was beautiful. But the problem is we've now got Gutsman, and beating Gutsman without taking any damage is not easy. Right, well, it's not looking good for the Wily fight. I've got to do this without taking any damage whatsoever. But I've got confidence. I think this is going to be very straightforward. I'm going to have no problems whatsoever. That was a strategic death there. Of course, if you get a game over, that means you have to start from the beginning of Wily 4. So this is the very first Wily machine. Oh, look at that! So the first stage is weak to Fireman, second stage is weak to nothing, but Cutman's weapon does a canny bit of damage, like. Purely just because it's slow enough to hit twice. Shit. Shit. Oh, come on! Yes! Oh, well, there we go. That's it. Wily apologised. He was forgiven. Everybody made up. They were friends. Mega Man was decommissioned and made into a pressure cooker. And the world carried on. Rockman has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wily and restored the world to peace. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Fight, Rockman, for everlasting peace! And yeah, so that's that. Mega Man 1, apparently one of the hardest games on the NES. I wouldn't say it's that hard. I would say that Ninja Gaiden is harder purely because it's full of bullshit. Quick point out here, when the sun starts to rise, there's like a 1-frame glitch on screen. I'll pause it for you. It can be different every time. I definitely saw Mega Man there with maybe Dr. Light above him. Hey everybody, how's it going? I thought I'd do this video just for us to hang out, enjoy ourselves, play one of my favourite games of all time on a system that I never actually had back in the day, which is the Nintendo Entertainment System, and we're going to be playing Mega Man 2. And today what I'm going to do is have a go at trying to beat this on difficult mode. Never done that before, I'm going to give it a go. First off, I've just realised I've left my tea a little bit far away, so 2 ticks. So here we go, I'm going to go to difficult, we're going to start. I'm using an NES controller that I got from AliExpress for I think £4.57 or something. But anyway, we're going to start off with Flashman. I usually start with Metal Man. That was my technique, my go-to technique back in the day. But I found starting with Flashman is actually a good approach because Flashman is pretty weak to the Mega Buster. It's really interesting to see just how much of a difference there was, even going from Mega Man 1 to 2. You know, you had animated textures. I don't think there was much, if any, of that in Mega Man 1. I can't remember. I've played Mega Man 1 quite a lot, but I'm usually too busy trying to stay alive. I also want to break in the D-pad on this piece of shit controller. You know, I think I might actually get that health. This guy's gonna shoot the shit out of me. Whatever! You know what? I think that was not worth it whatsoever. But we are gonna stay up here and get a energy tank. Key here is to just not stop moving. Now, something that I never used to do with Mega Man games is use the energy tanks. And then subsequently I found the game extremely hard. Oh no! Get out! Right, despawn that arsehole. What is this, Ninja Gaiden with its respawning bullshit? Oh! Again? You know what, I'm just gonna die, I think. Yeah. One death already. The Mecha Jaw, really? That is pretty embarrassing. At least we get to hear this cool tune though. Mega Man 2 is really where it started getting amazing with its tunes. Yeah, and I don't even care. My goal here is to not get a game over. Now, that goal may not be realised, but, you know, I can try. Missed me. I think the speedrun technique is just sort of short. Ooh! Steady blasts, there we go. Alright, next up is Quickman. I've actually really started to appreciate Mega Man 4. Now, a lot of people hate that because that's where the series took a turn thanks to the use of the Mega Buster, or the charged Mega Buster. People don't like that, but you know what? I think it's pretty rad. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know this stage, it's got instant deaths in it, so basically you want to try not to die from these beams. There we go. So we've got 2 extra lives and an energy tank from this stage. Told you we'd be sound. If you like button clicking ASMR, you'll probably like this, because this NES controller from AliExpress is loud as shit. Now, as per usual, I do have to stress that I'm by no means an expert Mega Man player. I love this game, but I have never beaten it on difficult mode. Oh, quick, get Flashman. Ah! I was pressing start, god damn it. So we don't use it on this section. We do use it here. And then there should be an energy power-up down here. Doesn't do you an awful lot of good, but it's better than nothing. Something that, shit, can cause a lot of issues with difficult mode is that the enemies have a lot more health. Oh no! Get out of here! No! Despawn both of you! There we go. So I've got nothing to go into Quickman stage with, so we're just going to have to rely on his AI being bullshit. But bullshit in a good way, as in not well programmed. Oh, but I'm not a big fan of this contact damage! Uh-oh. Ah! God, you know what I should have used? Goddamn energy tank. Oh well. Oh, could you please be more shit, Quickman? Right, that's it. Using an energy tank, don't care. Jump into my bullets, you speedy son of a bitch. There we go. Whew. Metal Man is weak to Quick Boomerang. However, Airman can be taken down with the Mega Buster pretty easily, if I remember correctly. So we are gonna do this in a slightly unorthodox order. Or the order that You Can Beat Video Games says to do this in. So I always just tank the hits here. I'm still new to doing all this with the Quick Boomerang. Usually I've got Metal Man's weapon at this point. Oh, right, okay. That was way too lucky. Speaking of way too lucky. Yeah, the reveal of just how far you were off the platform when you oh shit! God damn it! Oh well, there goes that energy tank. I wonder if I'm gonna regret that. Oh, I can't believe I used that energy tank. That's... I'm gonna go with not good. Oh, okay. I'll take it. Aye! I needed one of them. Yeah. There we go. And I think once we beat Airman, we get one of Dr. Light's weapons? Weapons? Accessories? I don't know. There he is, the beardy bastard. Get your weapons ready. Well, there's another energy tank, so I'll take that. I forgot I can just do this. That makes my life easier. Something else that I've been realising with Mega Man games, especially with, say, from 3 onwards, is that the Robot Master stages are more like a set of training levels. The real game begins once you reach the Wily Castle levels. Oh, I hate those things. I can never get the pattern down. Alright, let's take on Bubble Man. And this is pretty much where we get equipped with Metal Man's weapon for the rest of the game. Because it's so good. Oh, look at all that health! And they're going to be gone by the time I get up there. Ah! God damn it. Is this absolutely shagging the bitrate? Usually waterfalls in video games play havoc with bitrates. I never understood why Dr. Wily didn't just make a stage completely covered in spikes. And be like, there, Mega Man, try and get through that, dick. I don't know if Dr. Wily would sound like Skeletor, but... No, Mega Man? He-Man? Not Far Cry, is it? Oh, it's a treasure trove! There we go. Took some damage, but what does it matter? Is it Bubble Lead or Bubble Lead? Who knows? Right, Heatman. I think it's the second, maybe the third episode of Games Master, which was a UK TV show for those not in the know. They had a challenge.
Lifting us off tonight is a young superhero by the name of Mega Man 2. Your task is to guide him through the satanic Heatman level in under 3 minutes without losing a life. Negotiate secret chambers where blocks appear at random, and finally, polish off Heatman himself.
You get one chance. You don't have item 2. And seriously, I've never done Heatman stage without using item 2. So this poor lad, I'd say he gave it his best shot, but he died at a really stupid bit. He's probably still kicking himself to this day. No time for these blocks. But this is where this kid got absolutely shagged. Well, not shagged, but destroyed. He died right here. He jumped way too soon. That's when you jump. Ugh. For some reason, I always used to use item 2 there like an idiot, but I can just go here. Easy peasy, don't need that extra life. That is a trap. Oh, these guys are weak to quick boomerang. Not that weak by the looks of it. God damn. So we'll equip ourselves with Bubble Lead Lead. There you go, get out of here! Get your weapons ready. Read all about it. Get your weapons ready. I'm out of tea. God damn it. And Woodman. Probably, I don't know, the goofiest man in Mega Man 2. In my opinion, anyway. Oh yeah, it's good up there, isn't it? If you arseholes can drop out of the trees, why can't that bit of health? Not that I needed it, but still. Oh yeah, so this thing's called, what, a hot dog? Get it. And what we can do is use Flashman's weapon here. And the hot dogs do not spawn. The cool thing about Metal Man's weapon is you can fire it in 8 directions, and, I mean, look, it uses nothing. That's more like it. I always wonder, are we killing the Robot Masters? They do reappear in the capsule rooms at the end of the game when you do all of the boss rush. Are they the same ones? Have they been rebuilt? Or are they a copy? I don't know, what happens to these Robot Masters? Because they're clearly not great at their jobs. Alright, Crashman, or Clashman, as he is known as in the Game Boy version. Not the biggest fan of this song. Like, I don't have time. I've got to be done recording at 5:40. Ah! Motherfucker! Can I use Leaf Shield here? Well, that's kind of useful, but another one spawns by the time it's worn off, so yeah. Ah! Oh my god. Why even bother? Right, that's it. Metal Man is coming out. Oh, come on! Again, what is this? Ninja Gaiden. Spawning is out of control. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Ow! I had him exactly where I wanted him. Yeah, not this time. That's what I'm talking about. Cover your ears. The most enjoyable sound in the entire game. It is so satisfying when it fades out though. It always like that instrument in the background that goes. Here we go. It's the song. I also think it looks like these things are spewing out grey bacon. Whoa, Jesus, do you want to take any more hits? Heck. Oh god, what kind of hitbox is that, Mega Man? You need to sort your shit out. How many energy tanks have I got? 3. That'll be okay. Sorry for the flashing. Oh my god, even I'm having to look away. Okay, is there a second ladder that I can jump up here? Oh! Well, I'm full of energy tanks, but I guess I could use the extra life. Just, oh! Well, never mind, I guess. What's this one called? Like the living room or something? Okay, right. I am not pissing about. Energy tank, get that shit used. Alright, Wily 3. It's kind of disappointing. The previous Wily stage music, most people can agree is one of the best Wily themes in the series. And then it's followed up by this. It's this! Oh, I hate this bit. Oh god, I hate spikes. I mean, all the things that Dr. Light has built for Mega Man. Surely some kind of spike-resistant armor. What kind of weakness is that? Is this Sonic 1? Yep, more flashing. It is so cool to see how much of a big difference and a big jump in quality and content there was from Mega Man 1 to 2. Ah! Okay. You got me. But I got that extra life. So who's the real winner, eh? So what I'm going to do here is switch over to Bubble Lead Lead, because I didn't realise that this actually tells you where bottomless pits are. Like there. Is it this one? Yeah. Are there more bottomless pits in difficult mode? Yeah. Whoa, no, that's not what I want. No! That's definitely not what I wanted to do. I always forget that he falls off ladders whenever you change your weapon. I just hate games where you have to wait for a long time. I could potentially damage boost here, but there is something really satisfying about the way that Mega Man just slides off this platform. Oh, no, not again! Okay, energy tank time. Now what is the order that I do this? No! Oh, why does it do that? It's my fault, I know. Is that going to be enough? I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's not enough. God damn it. This is like a puzzle boss, and I hate it. Oh, shit. Whoops. I'm gonna have to use another energy tank. Did I just use a second energy tank? I didn't see. I think I did, didn't I? God. Fucking damn it. This time things are gonna be different. This time I am being competent. I'm gonna have to use my last energy tank, I think. And I'm assuming that's gonna be just in the nick of time. At least it gets easier to dodge these arseholes. And sorry, more flashing. Oh, right, well that was annoying. Accidentally used all of my energy tanks. I'm hoping I'm going to do okay with Wily. Oh god, how could I forget? I'm thinking about Wily when I should be having my head in the game here. Right, Heatman. Okay, not bad. How do you do this? I always go anti-clockwise. Oh, that wasn't too bad. What happened? What happened? Is it just that I couldn't charge it anymore? Thank you very much. There we go. Done. So we're going to reduce his health by half, which will hopefully make this... Whoa! More doable. Yeah, more doable. Didn't die this time. Done. Metal Man is weak to Metal Man. There we go. I wasn't lying. Yeah. Okay, is this one quick boomerang or is it metal blade? Let's try quick boomerang. Okay, it must be metal blade. You can tell it's working by the epilepsy. Oh no. God damn it. This isn't going well. Mega Buster is working. Is it quick boomerang now? Looks like it may be. No! God damn it. If only I hadn't bollocksed away all of my energy tanks, god damn it. Like, how do you avoid those balls? How many lives have I got left? Oh no. A no game overrun might be coming to an end. Oh, look at his health! Oh, right, well, there we go. Game over. Well, we've got to do all of these idiots again. Oh, no way, it did even worse that time. Oh yeah, Crashman is the ticket. No! No! Oh, Jesus. I ran out of energy right at the end. Oh, okay. But this is where things should be much easier. So apparently the technique here is hold right, and then the droplets of, I guess, blood that are upcoming can't hit you. What are these things? Okay. Bubble lead lead. Take the wheel. Now, how much does this guy do? A lot of damage? I can't remember. Oh, he does. Well, this isn't good. Because one of the issues that I'm currently having is I'm taking too much damage. This is hardcore focus mode. Last one, don't get greedy. Ah, there we go. Ah, right, okay, so it was one game over. Is that so bad? I think it is. If this was normal mode, oh, I would have absolutely cheesed the shit out of the game. But you know what? You've joined me today in beating Mega Man 2 on difficult mode for the first time. Well, anyway, that's Mega Man 2 on the NES, played on the Mr. FPGA. This is the Mr. Pi, by the way, so this is from Retro Remake. Really enjoying this thing. If you're interested on the fence about getting an FPGA solution like the Mr., I highly recommend it. Alright, hey everybody, we are back. And we're continuing with my Mega Man Legacy playthroughs, and today we're going to be playing on the Mega Man Legacy Collection on the Nintendo Switch. A game that's, a game collection that's known for having a lot of input lag, which means if anything goes wrong in this playthrough, I am going to be blaming the input lag, nothing to do with my own terrible playing. Okay, so yeah, Rockman 3, Dr. I don't know what that means. But we're going to start off with, we are going to start off with Top Man. That's what I tried to say. I'm using my brand new 8-bit Door Pro 2 controller for the Switch. This one actually has a functioning D-pad. So, you know, in traditional spinning top style, we're in a greenhouse. Pro tip here, don't actually fall off the ladder until you've killed the guy. You can hit him from up there. It took a while, but Mega Man 3's soundtrack really, really grew on me. I think it's because I didn't initially really like Mega Man 3 because it was so hard in comparison to Mega Man 2, but that's because I've been playing Mega Man 2 on normal mode, which is actually more of an easy mode. If you play this on, well, if you play Mega Man, oh look at that, double extra life! If you play Mega Man 2 on difficult mode, it fits in a lot better with the rest of the series. Difficulty-wise, anyway. Yeah, this is all the lag, by the way. Not bad. You have to be really good at mashing in this game. A lot of the mini-bosses and... yeah, mini-bosses or big bosses don't have any kind of invincibility frame, so you can kill them as quickly as you can mash. Now this does have an auto-fire feature, or a turbo feature for the controller, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to rely on my own mashing skills. That's very timing sensitive. Not bad. Speaking of timing sensitive, you can... yeah, see these spinning tops, you can jump up into them and you kind of get sucked off the ground into them. Well, you get sucked up onto the top of them. Whatever. Right, Top Man. Yeah, now you're getting it. Oh yeah, by the way, there's no kind of explanation of the plot in this game outside of the manual. So basically, Dr. Wily has given up his evil ways and he's rejoined with Dr. Light to create a giant war machine, a peacekeeping robot called Gamma. In order to power Gamma, they made a whole bunch of robot masters to go and mine rare minerals from undiscovered planets, extrasolar planets or something like that. But now all of these robot masters have gone crazy. Absolutely insane. How could this happen? So obviously Mega Man is on the scene. But there's nothing really, apart from Gemini Man stage, there's nothing that feels particularly extraterrestrial. And here we're going to meet Proto Man. All you got to do with Proto Man is match his jumps. Well, there's a couple of ways you can defeat Proto Man. You can just wait here and just shoot him. That's quite a safe approach if you don't feel comfortable jumping behind him. You know what? I don't think the lag is that bad. You can at least adjust to it. Certainly had worse, and it feels consistent at least, and the presentation of the collection is pretty good. These little, what do you call them, like dark machines, are apparently a throwback to the last boss of Mega Man 2, where you fight the hologram of Alien Wily. So I'm going to switch over to Top Man here. A seemingly useless weapon, but it's actually pretty damn good, especially for these enemies. I hate this segment, but it's all about taking it easy. Don't blow your load too soon. Just sort of edge along and make these new parachute fellas spawn. Let's keep on sliding. Oh yeah, by the way, this is the first game that introduced the slide mechanic. Something that I quite like. Right. Can I take down Top Man? The answer is going to be no, because to take Top Man down, you actually have to jump into him. And shit, do I have enough energy to last me? Oh dear. Okay, whatever, we did it. But now we have the best weapon in the game, which is, what, Shadow Blade? Is that what it's called? You got Shadow Blade, yeah, and Rush Marine. So this is where you can kind of go, really, in a few ways. Personally, I am going to go to Gemini Man stage now. Oh yeah, I can switch over to Shadow Blade. It's quite useful here. If you can actually hit anything, Shadow Blade is this game's version of Metal Man's weapon. Funnily enough, they nerfed it and it's still really good, which shows just how ridiculously powerful Metal Man's weapon was. Oh no, fuck. So platforming heavy segments always make me very nervous when I'm playing with a lot of lag. And yeah, by the way, I'm blaming the lag for that. Nothing to do with my terrible playing or anything like that. Also, shout out to this parallax scrolling effect on the NES. It's nothing special, but hey, look at that. We've broken even on our extra lives. Oh, I missed it. But at least we've got Mega Man doing a little jig to the Proto Man tune. So you want to jump down here and hold left. Extra life there. Oh, look at that. Nice little corner jump. I couldn't do that again if I tried. So now we have to fight Evil Sperm. Okay, right, time to show off my favourite and most ridiculous glitch. You probably already know about this, but if you don't, check this out. Okay, so in the game you have Rush Coil, Rush Marine, and Rush Jet. We haven't unlocked Rush Jet yet. However, we have Shadow Man's weapon. I can now press right, press start, collect some energy here, and look at that. We now have Rush Jet. How ridiculous is that? Okay, so at this point I could use Rush Jet and be a big dirty cheater, but I'm going to use the legitimately acquired Rush Marine. And we are now just going to... Stop. Right, I'm just going to take the rest of this on foot. Extra E-Tank. This game throws E-Tanks at you, and I am really happy about that. Don't need to climb up there. You can stay on that ladder and shoot through the walls. This isn't Mega Man X5. We can use Shadow Man's weapon to take him down. He's kind of weak to it. What we do is shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot. Get hit, jump, shoot, jump. Yes! That was feeling a bit dicey there, but yes, we did it. Gemini Man's laser lags the game like no tomorrow. So now we have the Gemini laser. So a lovely baby blue there. So we can now go to Needle Man, which is one of my favourite tunes in the game. These things are weak to Shadow Man's weapon, so make sure you use that. And also make sure that you hit them. Best thing to do is walk so far and then slide the rest of the way. So don't do that. Switch to Gemini Man here and try and get a shot off this hedgehog bastard. Shit. Yeah, don't even bother. Good Mega Man. Looks like he's over a toilet after a mad night out on the energy tanks. Now I think these big jumpy bastards are weak to the Gemini laser. You know what? Never mind. So we'll get Gemini Man's weapon out. Now look at this. Look how much the game slows down whenever I fire off a Gemini Man laser. Oh God! It's not the good kind of lag either. It's a completely unpredictable lag. Jump into it, you dick. I'm gonna have to use an E-Tank because I don't want to have to go and do this fight without the Gemini laser. There we go. Sometimes you gotta decide to use an E-Tank. Don't do what I used to do and try and keep all of your E-Tanks until the end of the game, because guess what? You're not going to make it to the end of the game. Okay, so that's Needle Man down, and that means we can take on Snake Man. Snake Man also has one of the best themes in the game. I mean, pretty much everyone's theme is good. I can't think of anyone's theme I don't really like. The only downside to this stage, for me, it's a very small nitpick, but it's very green, and I get what they were going for. But they could have added a little bit of a contrast in colour. It does change later on in the stage. Here's a cool thing that you can do, not Rush Coil. Rush Jet, if you don't feel like fancy fighting this fella, just don't bother. We can take that. Is he called a Hammerjaw? You can take him out from below. Same again. Now you could go right, and you'll see some question mark things. Who knows what they hold, but it's almost never anything good. Watch it be something amazing. So full energy and a tiny weapon energy. So yeah, it could be much worse. I'm going to take this snake out this time. We'll leave the other snake without a brother. Nice bit of energy. See ya. Now, as I said before, I hate platform-heavy segments. This game certainly does have them, and it also has this really, really annoying mechanic. I'm not going to jump off here. Or I'm not going to jump before the platform comes underneath me. Because it can actually knock you off. Okay, so this section can be a bit dicey, but the important thing is to just try and shoot these things so you have control of when they fly at you, and then you can time your jump. Yeah, going back to those platforms, something is weird with the way that it adjusts Mega Man's horizontal positioning, and it can sometimes clip you outside of the platform, which is not ideal. Well, that's Snake Man down anyway. So now I'm going to go to... You can go either, right? So Sparkman is weak to Shadow Blade, as is Magnet Man. But Magnet Man is also weak to Sparkman. So you know what? We'll go with Sparkman because this has some very tight platforming, we'll say. But some amazing music. This is probably the most Mega Man sounding song in the game. The diagonal trajectory of Shadow Man's weapon is really helpful. Especially for those things that spawn diagonally ahead of you. Same for this guy. I can just camp out here. Dead. So here we are. This isn't the worst part, but it can still get a bit dicey. And we will switch to Rush Coil. When I first played this game, I thought it just meant remote control because he can't... I mean, look at him. He's got a little tail that looks like it could be an antenna. Whatever. And then if you slide off these things, for some reason Mega Man kind of glitches out. Again, this game needed a lot more time in the oven. But the fact it came out as being still one of the best Mega Man games ever is amazing. Okay, right, here we go. This is what we need to do. My tip, and I'm going to say this now in the hopes that I don't jinx myself, just keep moving and do tiny hops. Oh! Yes! That's how you do it! Tiny hops. Just gonna double check I was recording. Yes, I was recording. Kind of a easy fight. Really, the Robot Master fights after the one that you've tackled with your Mega Buster, they're pretty easy. One day I might do a Buster only run. I say this about every Mega Man game, and I never do. I don't have the balls. And we are gonna go to Magnet Man. Actually, for me, maybe this is the weakest song out of the Robot Masters in 3. And if you pause the game, you get to hear his full whistle. These things are weak to Gemini. Just takes 2 of them. Yes! I was convinced that was going to get me. Is it even possible for Mega Man to fall down this gap? I don't think it is. Anyway, less pissing about. What are these called? Yoku blocks or something? So we just do this, and, you know, mega pro tip. So long as you're jumping, well, so long as you are not standing on rush, it doesn't use any energy, so always jump. I am going to switch to Shadow Blade though, because again, look, this diagonally placed enemy, he's now diagonally dead. So right, I just want to check something. I know he's weak to Sparkman's weapon, but what does he take more damage from? Try Shadow Blade. Miss with Shadow Blade. Right, that took what, like a 1/5 of his health off? Oh, that took more off. Okay, whatever. I would say maybe that does a tiny bit more damage, but he is now Space Dust, because remember, we are in space here. Part of me thinks that they made the game first and then they just added the plot to the manual afterwards. Here he is. Pornhub's #1 member, Hardman. So, pro tip here. See this thing coming up? Fucking no thank you. If you run to the left, you despawn it. That worked out better than I expected it to. I really don't like the hitbox on those things. Sometimes you can be sure that you've smacked them straight on in the face and still your bullet bounces off. So we've got more B things. Can I? Oh, I can't despawn it. This is what happens when they lag the game so bad. Oh shit, we have to fight Proto Man again. Now we have terrain. Die, you red bastard! Fortunately, even the game knows that that's a bullshit fight, so it gives you a whole bunch of health. And Hard Man is weak to Magnet Man for some reason. Shit. Oh well, it wasn't too bad, apart from the fact that I died. If I hadn't died there, that fight would have been amazing. Well, actually still probably would have been a bit shite, but whatever. Right, this has got to be it. Yes! It's very satisfying when you use your final bit of ammo to take a robot master out. Or any boss, really. And we now have... we've got some hard knuckles. So at this point, you're normally expecting to go to, you know, some kind of bad man's castle. But no, we have... what is this? So you can take these fellas on in any order. But I'm going to take on Sparkman first because it's the worst level. And I just want to get it out of the way. Once I got Sparkman out of the way, I can chill. So these are known as the Doc Robot stages, which are incredibly unfair and unbalanced, as you can already see. Ah! Fucking stupid dog! Made me look bad. Oh, as if I am getting my cheeks clapped by a bloody Susie. Blame the dog. And the input lag, obviously. So as you can see, we are revisiting these stages, but they do now have new additions. No! I saw that happen in slow motion, thanks to the lag, actually. Not the input lag, just the game lagging like a bitch. I really hate these stupid missiles. I can't remember who is it going to be? Is it Flashman? No, it's Metal Man. I think Metal Man's weak to Magnet Man's weapons. Well, he's not resistant to it, which is an improvement. And we're not on a treadmill this time. Cool. Alright, we're at the checkpoint now. So, feeling a bit better. Though I hate these. So, I'll tell you what, right? Mega Man 3, excellent game, but it has some of the most infuriating enemies. I hate that those things are invincible at this point in time. You know what? Bollocks to you. Okay, I think... So the reason I did this one first is because this should be Quick Man. I think he's weak to Top Man. Oh no, he's not weak to Top Man. What's he... Is it Search Snake? Or is it Gemini Laser? Oh shit. Okay, right, so he doesn't seem to like Search Snake. See, I could be cheating. I could have all of these written down and pretend I'm a professional player, but I never remember what the Doc Robot Masters are weak to. And this guy just loves to get all up in your shit. Oh, that was dicey. We did it. Right, that's one Doc Robot down. We may as well just take this in a clockwise order. Needleman's stage is really long in this Doc Robot section. Right. Extra life. Could do with one, so we'll hop into the old Rush Jet. And I think we need it again here. For a delicious little energy tank. Right, who is this one? I'm going to equip Needleman, because a few of them are weak to Needleman. Is this Woodman? No, it's Airman. Shit, I think... Is it Sparkman that Airman doesn't like? This is a really shit fight as well, because... Fuck. Yes, there we go. So at least I made it to the checkpoint. That's the other thing that I need to mention about this. The checkpoint system is bullshit. In the Doc Robot stages, you do not hit a checkpoint until you've beaten the first Doc Robot, of which there are 2 in every stage. What am I doing? Get Rush Jet out. And you know what? I've got enough energy tanks, I'm going to use one. Just quickly run to the right here, jump, and... There we go. Not perfect, but whatever. Oh, I thought that was going to be me dying there. So I think this is Crashman, and I can't remember... Is Crashman weak to Topman? Soon bloody find out, won't we? Well, he's not... Oh, shit. Shit! God. Bollocks. I guess Shadow Blade. Loads of things are weak to Shadow Blade. Alright. That does nothing. Sparkman? No. Snakeman? Nope. Oh, is it going to be Hardman? It is going to be Hardman. Right, okay. Right, this time you're going down. Yeah. And the thing with Hardman's weapon is you can kind of aim it a little bit. Oh! And miss. Doesn't matter. Next up is Shadow Man. I tell you what, when you get an 8-bit door controller that actually works well, you're in for a good time. But unfortunately, in my experience, the 8-bit door controllers have very touchy D-pads. I've almost always had issues with diagonal inputs. But this one, so far, feels great. I can aim Shadow Man's weapon wherever I want. I'm going to switch to Needleman because I get the feeling that this is going to be Woodman. Oh, look at that. Now, Woodman, or the Doc Robot Woodman fight is a real pain. Ah! I know it doesn't look like it, but basically it's a timer. It's either kill or be killed. Unless you are pixel perfect with your timing, you cannot jump over that leaf shield. Also, I just want to point out with this Mega Man Anniversary Legacy Collection, there's a real delay in the audio, like when I shoot. You hear that delay? I might intersperse some footage of me shooting on Mega Man 3 on my Mister. Or I'll just let you believe me, because why would I lie to you? Right, who's this? Is this Heatman? Is Heatman weak to Topman? Oh shit. I'm going to use an energy tank. Honestly, I'm not lying when I say the game throws them at you. Boom. I'm sure he's weak to something else, but you know what? Whatever. Doesn't matter. There we go. That's 3 Doc Robot stages down. We're now on the last one, which is Gemini Man. And Gemini Man got a lot harder, but what we are going to do is cheat. They put Rush Jet in the game, and they made it so you only use energy while you're on top of Rush. So, you know, when in Rome, when on Gemini Man's planet. Oh! That little bug bastard got me from the bottom of the screen. And look at that! Like it was nothing! You know what? I haven't had a single extra life drop from these things. Very rare. Right, I think this is Flashman, and I think Flashman is weak to Needleman as well. Yeah, I'd recognise this arena. And this guy, again, just the Doc Robot fights, they really like to get all up in your shit. Obligatory Rush Coil moment, you have to use it. So if, for whatever reason, you've used all of your Rush Coil and all of your Rush Jet, you are fucked. And I think, yeah, that's it. So, the cool thing is, Bubble Man is still weak, or spoiler alert, this next one is Bubble Man. He's still weak to metal blades, whether they be metallic or shadowy. I don't know where I was going with that. He doesn't go down quite as quickly as he did in Mega Man 2, though. Glad there's no Proto Man fights anymore. See, look, I'm not lying. This is Breakman. This is going to be a fight to the death. Or he's going to use the exact same pattern as he did previously, where all I need to do is just hop behind him. Well, that was tough. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know what that said, but... Hey, look, it's Dr. Wily. What's he doing? Oh, wait, those eyebrows can't be good. You don't mean to tell me that Dr. Wily was behind everything all along? So after the Doc Robot fights, the Wily stages are a bit of a breeze. It's almost like a breather for you after all that shit. But look at this, got a nice little E-tank, thank you very much. We can use Rush Marine here because I think this is literally the only water area for the rest of the game. Extra life, thank you. And you know what? We'll get the E-tank as well. Look at just the sheer presence of these things. Look! Just having them on screen is like in the game. This is where Top Man's weapon stats are coming really handy. There's quite a few bosses in Wily Castle that are weak to Top Man. It's literally as easy as this. Just... there you go. Literally just bump into the enemy, or let the enemy bump into you. Okay. Right, blaming the input lag for that one. Do these things keep coming? I can't remember. 1 energy tank, 2 energy tanks. Told you it didn't piss around when it came to energy tanks. And you may need them for this next fight, because we are back with our old friend, the Yellow Devil from Mega Man 1. I'm not really sure of much of what I said in the first one. Not that I was making an awful lot of sense when I was talking about my strategy in the first one. I don't think much of it's going to apply. Look at that, I jumped right into that blob. Whoops. Shit. Okay. So now I've got to do all that again. This time, we're not going to die. It's a lot easier when you can look to the right and see which blocks are about to come at you. It's just that initial load. Initial load is shit. We have 5 energy tanks, and you're goddamn right I'm going to use one. Like that. This is kind of an underrated Wily theme, in my opinion, anyway. There might be a huge fan club out there, I don't know. Maybe... Shadow Man? Ah! I swear to God if those things are back. I'm not mad, just disappointed. Look at that, another energy tank! I told you! I told you! This section always reminds me of Frogger. Like a vertical climb Frogger. Just be confident. Have a bit of confidence and you'll get through that. So there's going to be 3 Mega Mans here. And it's always the top one. Always. So if all you do is just equip Top Man, get to the top of the screen as quickly as you can, and then just lob yourself into the top Mega Man. Down in one hit. Did that. Oh, I hate these corner jumps. Speedrunners are always so good at it. As you can tell, I am not a speedrunner. For this sort of health, why am I even bothered? Whatever. I mean, look at these things. It looks... How did you throw that at me? You were dead. I see capsules. So you know what that means. This might not be good. Or it might be really good. Oh, it was option B! Nice. That was a little bit dicey, but we're okay. Alright, hard man. There we go. Not bad. Right, I'm getting pretty lucky with these Robot Master refights. Yeah! Yeah! Right, refight's done. Why is it lagging? Did it lag on original hardware at these bits? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Mash, 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 mash. And I think what we can do here is just use Rush Jet and say, bollocks to you, Wily. Yes! And there we go, we've beaten the game. We've taken Wily out. Oh, look at him begging for forgiveness as per. What the fuck? Okay, so look at this. I don't know why it gives you energy, of all things. Like, how can you lose energy here? But I hope you're ready for the easiest last boss ever. We have 11 lives. Well, I guess you never know, do you? So here we are, this is Gamma. And then we switch over to... I guess we'd use Verse Jet. And switch to Top Man. And there we go. That's it. He's begging for real this time. Fortunately, you're going to have to beg Satan himself. Who could this mysterious Proto-Man-shaped figure be? Why is Dr. Light always in a flap? That whistle. It must be Proto-Blues Man. So we're going through all of the robots that Dr. Light has created. So Elec Man. Number 2, Roll. Housekeeping robot. Absolute sexism. Number 1, Mega Man. And number 0, Proto Man. Dr. Light created Proto Man? What? And there he is. Now he's nothing more than a sky memory. And you can see Dr. Light's enemy, Wily! Dr. Wily at the top right of the screen. But yeah, there we go. We did it. And we did it on the very laggy... It's not that bad. There is a bit of input lag on the Mega Man Legacy Collection on Switch. Still really enjoyed this game. It's kind of brought down a bit, in my opinion, by the Doc Robot fights, just by how tough they are. The difficulty curve goes off the chain at that point. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I love playing Mega Man games. We have now done the full trilogy. It was fun playing this on the Mega Man Legacy Collection because, you know, I legally own it, so it's nice to play it. Oh, look, there he is. Presented by Capcom. I love that Mega Man jumping sprite. He's like, whoa! Yeah. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching. And until next time, goodbye.